back to my channel. Today is one of these what's in my fridge kind of dinners. So I had some food left over and I wanted to show you what I do with it. So from the weekend, piece of white sausage, cooked white sausage. It's actually a Polish kind of thing, but you can use any kind of sausage, any kind of protein that you had left over. I also had some sad 5 pieces of Brussels sprouts. I don't know what to do with it, didn't want to throw it out. I have some rice, also from a few days ago. So I decided I'm gonna pick up a very quick, interesting meal. So I also had some green peppers that I had a little bit left over as well. I'm gonna throw that in. I have some red peppers, onion. I think the zucchini that's in my fridge works well with this. And I'm gonna add a lot of garlic. I'm gonna spice it up with a little bit parsley for color. And for fat, I'm gonna use bacon. I'm gonna use 2 slices of bacon just to render the fat. So that's a quick leftover dinner today. So first, let's cut up the bacon. And in the meantime, I'm gonna heat up the pan so it's nice and hot when my bacon is ready. I'm gonna quickly chop up the veggies, starting with my peppers. Green pepper first, then followed by the red pepper. I like the mixture because red pepper is on a sweet side. It's gonna bring that nice sweet flavor. Next, let's quickly do the onion. And all the vegetables should be cut roughly in the same size pieces. That way everything cooks around the same time. And lastly, zucchini. Now a little bit of garlic. I have, I think, 4 or 5 cloves of garlic, but use as much as you need or how much you like. You can omit this completely if you're not a fan of garlic, of course. And now my sad Brussels sprouts that were previously cooked. It's just gonna be a little bit. Next, I'm gonna chop up the white sausage, and as I said earlier, you can use any type of sausage or any type of protein that you possibly like to use. Whatever you have left over will do. And once the pan heated up nicely, I'm gonna put some bacon on it. I mean, all of the bacon. I use the bacon as fat and also, of course, flavor. The goal here is render as much fat as possible. As you can see, this is just about right. This is enough fat for my veggies to go in. So I like to start with the peppers and onions just because I like them nice and soft. And after they become tender and translucent, I'm gonna add zucchini because zucchini cooks pretty fast. Now I like to season them right away, so I have here a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, red paprika, and oregano. But you can use any spices that fit your taste, of course. And then stir everything together. It's just enough for the fat on the bottom of the pan to cover all the veggies well, and leave it. Do not touch it until you have all the veggies browned very well. All right, so the peppers and the bacon with all the spices that I put in, I'd say it's quite ready. Oh yeah. So I always use this high heat, and yes, it's gonna kind of brown it, but I love it this way. Maybe in some spice, yeah. In some places, my pan or my heat for some reason is a little bit much, so you're gonna see a little bit more burn on one side. Yeah, but you want to kind of brown well. And I browned it a little bit too well here, but that's fine. Once we put the rest, it's gonna basically be nice and caramelized. No worries, I don't worry about it. So now I'm ready for the zucchini. I don't like to put zucchini right away because it's usually very soft, so I rather put it like halfway through. There you go. stir it nicely. They've got the brown spots over there. Oh, one on out of it. There we go. A few more minutes. It literally cooked for 5-10 minutes. You just gotta see, you know, how your heat is. One thing that you have to always be careful with vegetables: do not boil them on a pan. So it's okay to have, like what I achieved, unfortunately here. It's a little bit better to actually brown it like that, than have them completely cook in their water, because they do release water. And once they cook, they're not going to be that flavorful. So with vegetables, the most important thing is make sure you can brown them. That's when the flavor will come out from the spices, from veggies. Make sure you don't have water on the pan and they're cooking. That's when the vegetables are not really that delicious. So I'm going to leave it for another few minutes for the zucchini to brown. And in the meantime, we are ready to put the rest in. Starting from garlic. So I can have just a minute to soak it. It doesn't take long. I like a little bit more pungent garlic flavor, so that's why I put it at the end. I want to have it really strong. There you go. Wow, it's brown. Look at this. These are going to be delicious veggies. If you like the veggies a little bit more crunchy, of course, you can shorten the process. I prefer to, at least my onion and my peppers, to be quite soft. That's why I cook them a little bit longer, but this is a dish that you can basically do whatever you want with it and however you like. All the veggies I'm putting right now: Brussels sprouts, the full wilted ones, my sausage. Everything is optional. Whatever you have in your fridge, you can do it with. Any veggies you like, any protein you like. Really very versatile, and you come up with amazing dish. And to be honest, my family loves these leftover dinners the most. Actually, I myself, I love them too, because usually I come up with some interesting flavors that cannot be beat. Look at this. This is just amazing. So we're gonna heat it up a little bit, let the garlic soften a bit. So a few more minutes, and we're gonna add the rice on top of it. Let's make a meal. Let's see how that pan already kind of deglazed. So there's those brown spots are just almost gone from the moisture. Right? A few more minutes and we good to go. Alright, so the dish is ready for rice. I'm just gonna sprinkle it all over here. I don't have much, just leftovers. So we gotta do it. It's gonna be enough. And when you weren't watching, I chopped up some parsley for extra freshness and flavor. Yeah, if it's like stuck like this, don't worry, when it heats up, it's gonna fall apart. And look at this, it's just literally 15 minutes, 15, maybe 20 minutes, and you're done. The dish is ready. And if you like your vegetables on the crunchier side, it's gonna take you even less time. Look. All right, so let's take a little bite. We gotta definitely try it. And you know what's interesting? It's that the burnt thing that I had at the bottom of the pan, if you remember, completely gone. The pan is completely cleared, and all that nice, a little bit, not burnt, I would say browned flavor is in the veggies. So this is gonna be delicious. Let's try a little bit of pepper. Sausage. Oh, this one's too big. Pepper and sausage. So great. The smokiness, the sausage, and the sweetness from the peppers. So good. Make sure you make it next time with whatever veggies you like. Oops. I'll see you next time on the next video.